Okay, it's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio shout-in. Stepping in the building, I got my brother in this thing, Tariq Nasheed. What's good with it, my dog?
I'm good, man. Back at it. Got to come holler at you anytime I come out here to ATL, brother.
That's correct. But what brings you down here to the A right now, Tariq?
Yeah, we're my group Mink Slide. We're performing out here at the Center Stage Theater, so we're doing that this weekend. People can get their tickets at minkslide.com, promoting the album and everything. And I just like Atlanta. Just like coming down here, soaking in that vibe.
Break down this whole Mink Slide movement to me, though, Tariq. I had a chance to catch a few snippets off Instagram, man, and it was driving me and my family crazy, man. So, first of all, I had no idea that you was Charlie Wilson's younger brother. Break that down to me, Tariq.
I wish I could walk in Charlie's shoes. But, we did an R&B album, man. We wanted to do a traditional R&B album that had that whole 80s and 90s feel in order to pay homage to it. Because that's a big problem in the music industry. We don't pay homage to a lot of our R&B legends. This is why we got people out here talking about they're the king of R&B, not calling no names. But you got to learn how to pay homage and respect the genre and respect the forefathers of the game.
Creative process, though, Tariq, going in that studio and jamming. What was that like for you, man?
It was fun, man. We did a concept album. The album, we wanted it to sound exactly like an album that came out in the late 80s. So the studio we went to, man, I had to make sure the acoustics had an old school vibe.
Yeah.
We didn't want any new type of sound, so we had to get older instruments. We had to really, really get that authentic old school 80s feel. We didn't have people singing over computers. I had background singers in the studio doing it like that. So we did it very old school, very traditional, and it came out great, man.
Now, when it came, has music always been a secret passion of yours on the low, though, Tariq?
Yeah, I've always done music. I used to produce a lot of stuff in L.A. when I first moved out there. I produced stuff down here, too. But when I started doing movies and books, the music thing just became a hobby. While I was doing my movies, I would do the music on the side. Then I looked and saw we had a lot of songs that sounded pretty good. I'm like, let's put this out and just see what it do.
Exactly. Now, what has it been doing, and what has the reception been like so far?
We put out the album. Our album is called Egyptian Musk. We're paying homage to the old fragrances back in the day. For the old players, they know what it is. The young folks might not know what Egyptian Musk is, but ask your mom and dad what Egyptian Musk is. They wore it. So we put the album out, man. The album debuted at number 12 on the best-selling R&B charts. It debuted at number 12, and that shocked me. It was like number 1 on Google Play for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So that it was a great reception to the album for it to be an independent project that got popping from word of mouth. So we're very appreciative of that.
I'm so sick of you, Tariq, because you're what I like to call you're the king of independent.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
You go out there independently and you get the job done every time, whether it be films or music. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, man, that's my goal. I like to show people, man, we can get stuff done on our own. We don't have to go through no middleman. We got to learn how to package and market our own stuff and not let people dibble and dabble into it, because we have an audience with social media. You have direct access to the people.
That's right.
So we got to learn how to utilize that.
Now, when you think about the the documentary part of the game.
Yeah.
Hidden Colors 5.
Yeah.
What's about to happen, Tariq? Because I seen you on Instagram with a lot of influential people out here, man.
Absolutely, man. We're doing Hidden Colors 5 right now. This is going to be the final installment in the Hidden Colors series.
What?
Now, I'm going to do more documentaries, because when I say it's the final installment, they're like, you ain't going to do documentaries no more, man? Come on, dog. No, we're going to still do documentaries, but Hidden Colors, we're just going to close that chapter. So we're going to make this a big one. We got Shahrazad Ali, she's in it again. We got James Small, he's in it. David Banner from here in Atlanta, he's in it. My man, we got Chuck D from Public Enemy, he's in it, man.
Now, what did Chuck D come with it now?
Oh, brother, Chuck was breaking down the music game and just a lot of stuff as far as that and how revolutionary they were. When Public Enemy came out, that was heavy.
They fought the power.
They fought the power. And what's interesting about Public Enemy, he spoke about how they needed Flavor Flav in order to make it palatable to the dominant society.
That's true.
You dig? They had to kind of balance that out. They needed Flav to kind of play this gesture role so they can come in with that hardcore knowledge. So just stuff like that is just so amazing. And we're breaking it down in this one.
Freeway Rick Ross.
Yeah, got Rick. He's in there.
I mean, what is Freeway talking about? Because he don't bite his tongue either.
Absolutely. He's talking about, how he got in the game and the people that were involved with setting him up. And, that thing is heavy. And how the politicians and all these people were involved in his case and how he got out. That's heavy. How the cocaine and all that came into L.A. We break in Hidden Colors 5, we're breaking down who and where and how crack was created. Ooh. We're breaking down how some of this stuff was created in universities. Ooh. A lot of folks don't know about. We're breaking down vaccines, showing people how they use that as warfare. We're talking about how food is used as warfare. We're breaking it down heavy, brother.
I mean, talk to me about this food right now, because it's to the point where even if you want to be a vegetarian, you can't even eat lettuce no more.
Yeah, man. Some of the vegetables ain't even vegetables no more, brother. Some of the stuff that's out here, they making them out of plastic. And like places in Haiti, the Chinese, they're sending plastic rice all over the place. So they're really weaponizing food all over the country because they're weaponizing the soil. The soil is tainted. So there's a lot of stuff that we need to know about what's happening out here.
Now, what was it that made you decide to go ahead and wrap up the Hidden Colors genre with just 5?
Because the thing is, I don't want to just keep, milking it. And I don't want it to be like Friday the 13th, you know what I'm saying, where it's like 20, where Jason goes to the moon, and, there's something crazy. So, I wanted to wrap it up, put a pin in it, and just do other documentaries like 1804. That was my last documentary, and that was excellent. People loved that one. So I want to just use the information from Hidden Colors to branch out into all the different topics, because we can do separate topics on all the stuff we talked about. We have so much information in the films, so we can utilize that.
Now, speaking of coming out here with the power and the information, man, Tariq, I was on Instagram one day and you stressed me all the way out, man, when I saw that the feds and unmarked cars was in front of your house and folks is swatting you. I mean, what the hell is really going on, man?
Yeah, it went past the unmarked cars. It was very marked. They had the police helicopters and the SWATs and all those people, man. They raided my house this summer. There was an orchestrated assassination. They were trying to kill me. They were trying to get me killed out there. And the only thing that saved me was I live in a gated community. The news helicopters flew over, so they were filming live. So when they told me to come out the house with my hands up and all that, it was on live TV, so they couldn't just shoot me right there on live TV. Yeah. So I think that's the only thing that saved me. But a lot of the information and the things I do, that makes me a target. And we got to come to terms with that. And don't be afraid of it. I'm not really afraid of it, because they're getting us anyway. If we are shucking and jiving, they're still getting us. So if they're going to get me, you're going to get me for a reason.
Did you see this point in time coming, though, Tariq?
Yeah, I kind of did. Because when you look at history, when you see any of us speaking truth to power, we get targeted. That's going to happen. But my thing is, even if we don't speak truth to power, we're getting targeted. You dig? So there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to duck our head. So all of us might as well speak truth to power out here and embrace our blackness and embrace our empowerment and speak out against systematic racism.
What are some things that you feel like you have in your, character that allows you to be able to push through, though? Because, see, a lot of folks, the feds come knocking on their door. They go ahead and say, you know what? I'm done. I done crossed the line. These people coming to get me. Y'all can have this. I ain't fighting no more power around here.
Now, a lot of folks said that.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby said that. Where's Bill Cosby now? Kevin Hart said that. Look at what they did to Kevin Hart. A lot of us think, I'm just going to play it safe. I ain't going to talk about no racism. I'm not going to rock the boat. And they still get at you anyway. So we might as well speak truth to power.
Exactly.
You dig?
Now, I mean, from the family home front, man, I mean, how's the family dealing with all of this stuff, man?
They're cool. My wife was a little, like I talked before, my wife was she was really tripped out about it because, they come in there with guns and our babies are at home. Yeah. We're getting walked out the house with babies in our arms and guns pointed at us. So that really, really freaked her out for a minute. And she was like, well, dang, maybe you need to not be so bold, or you might need to tap dance a little bit, get some butter biscuits. No. I didn't sign up for this, and we had that kind of conversation. Yeah. I'm like, well, look, it is what it is now. So, we've had a conversation about it, and we've come up with strategies and techniques to kind of protect ourselves and do the best we can to protect the family. And I still got to speak truth to power, though. Yeah. There's too much going on for us to just not say anything about it, because that's not going to help us.
Exactly. Are you documenting your story as you go?
people have been wanting me to do a book about my life, a documentary about my life, and that will come later on. I'm actually working on a book now, but it's not about my life. I'm talking about systematic racism and how we can counter it. And that book is going to be out probably next year too. It's a book called, I'm going to call it Race Baiter.
Ooh.
Because what's funny, when you Google the word race baiter, I've been called race baiter by the media so much, my picture comes up. Literally, if you Google right now race baiter and look at the images, my pictures come up. Because the media has labeled me a race baiter.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. But race baiter means, to me, anybody who calls out systematic racism, you're a race baiter. So I be that then.
That's cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, moving forward, what else you got up your sleeve, Tariq? Because I know you got some other stuff down the pipe, man.
Yes, indeed, man. You know, aside for the music and the documentaries, we're going to start doing more narrative films. We did a narrative film out here in Atlanta a few years ago. We did a horror movie called The Eugenist.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that out here. So we're going to do more scripted movies. You know, I want to put some more black actors on.
That's right.
And that's what I like about the Hidden Colors series. I bring in new people to introduce to the world and kind of help blow them up. And I like doing that. I like showing new people and showing their talent. And even with the music thing, I want to start producing other people and putting them out there. So, and just keep everything independent.
Exactly. I mean, talk to me about being an independent businessman, though, Tariq.
Yeah.
Because for that next guy that's watching you, they're seeing everything that you're doing,
Yeah.
and they want to apply that same game and knowledge that you have.
Absolutely.
What advice do you have for them?
I say to them, man, have confidence in yourself. Believe in yourself, because you got to trust yourself. You don't have to go through any kind of middleman to get anything popping. We have access to social media where we can get to thousands of people at our fingertips. We can market things in certain ways that will touch the people, and we got to utilize that and start building and marketing things on our own without having somebody dictate to us. Because a lot of times we think somebody else is smarter than us and they got to market it for us. Understand, these people at these labels, these people at these film studios, they're going online. Everything is popping online right now, so we need to take advantage of that.
Now, what do you think about the political climate right now in America, Tariq?
Yeah. You know, a lot of people are talking about Trump. A lot of black people are saying, well, you know, Trump is bad, Trump is bad. We already know that, but we got to understand this. With Trump in office, nothing is being done to black folks that was not done under Obama, if we're going to be very honest. The same thing was happening under Obama. So we got to stop letting people scare us into voting. We don't need to vote because of how racist the other guy is. We need to start voting for tangibles and tangible things that black people are going to get.
That's right.
And we got to stop mixing ourselves in with other people. Black Americans, we got to understand how unique and exceptional we are. Black Americans, we built this country. We're the only group on this soil that has protected this country from outside invaders. We fought in every single war. No other group can say that. No other group has a constitutional relationship with this country that black people have. So we have to understand our exceptionality and revel in that and get things tangible for ourselves.
That's awesome right there. Anything else you want to get off your chest, Tariq?
Man, I just want to have everybody come on, check out the Mink Slide project.
That's right.
Even the name Mink Slide, man, I got that name from a black neighborhood in the 1940s that was in Tennessee, where there were black people who had a business district who were being attacked by outsiders, and they stood up and protected their community and backed everybody off of them.
Yeah.
So that name, I studied that story a long time ago, and just the name Mink Slide just had so much power to it. You dig?
Slick.
It's a slick name. Yeah. So I'm like, let me give that energy to our group.
Exactly.
So I always, just like the Gap Band did the same thing. The Gap Band,
awesome.
Greenwood, Archer, and Pine. That was the Black Wall Street.
Exactly.
Yeah, and their song "You Dropped the Bomb on Me" was paying homage to them bombing the Black Wall Street district of Tulsa.
I mean, do you got any "You Dropped the Bomb on Me" on the way?
Yeah. You know, we have our coded messages in the song.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
'Cause I was wondering about that too. I mean, with the soul music, are you gonna provide the soundtrack for the revolution?
Yes, indeed. That's why we got a song called "It's Time." It's time to get it popping.
You ain't never lied with Tariq.
My man.
Appreciate you coming
man,
as always, man.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
Already. Be High Radio, shout it. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.